Ciao, Virginia, and welcome.
Ciao, thanks.
Just
Thanks for
introduced
having
you
us.
very quickly as a product designer who combined with a biologist and founded Worldrise. And now we're super curious to find out what Worldrise is and what you will describe for, or what you will have in your case today for us. And the stage is yours.
Thank you, Claudia. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Virginia. I'm the co-founder, as we said, of Worldrise. Worldrise is a non-for-profit association that acts to protect the sea. We are based in Italy, and we have started 10 years ago. The association was founded by a designer, exactly, and by a biologist. So through innovative outreach and conservation projects, we try to drive the change, of course, necessary to ensure a better future for our blue planet and for all of us, actually, who depend on its health, and we will see that later. Our values are dynamicity. We are always evolving, just like the ocean, and we are a young, active, and multidisciplinary team. We are ready to offer valid and applicable solutions to help the blue planet, as we like to call it. We also are very passionate. We have expertise, as we said, a very multidisciplinary team. We have a responsibility because we really believe that the future of the planet depends on us. And with our daily actions, we can influence in a positive or negative way the future of the environment and consequently our own future. And we like to act. We take action to drive this change, and we believe that we can always change the course of our future. We promote and facilitate responsible choices every day and concrete changes. We're always ready also to sail towards a brighter future. So our vision is to reconnect people to the sea, bridging the distance between people and the ocean, because often we live in cities, we are not close to the ocean. We sometimes forget how important it is to us. Our mission is to raise awareness, first of all, among the community on the importance of protecting the marine environment, to involve the new generations especially, but also businesses, commercial activities, and individuals. We facilitate anyone who wants to be part of the change, of this change we are leading. And we also train, we have projects about training young agents of change, who are actually the future custodians of our heritage, of our natural heritage. We like to call ourselves a team of ocean positive people. And we not only work daily to safeguard and protect the marine environment, but also we act, as we said, to promote a positive impact on the ocean and on ourselves, therefore. We operate through different projects. We have like 10 or 15 projects in various fields. From the conservation of the marine protected areas, which are very important tools that we have to protect the sea, to education in schools. So we work with schools, we bring the kids to the sea, to clean up the sea, and we have art lessons with them. We also involve universities and also companies, in also to grow a new generation of change makers. Let's go to see a little bit more in depth our activities. So our projects are divided, as we said, in different fields, and we work on biodiversity. So we have a few projects on this biodiversity theme. We work on responsible, as we like to say. So we have projects on responsible, like putting responsibilities on companies and helping them. We work with ecotourism in this case. We work with diving centers on marine areas. And we have projects about empowerment. So as we said, we work with schools, but also with universities. And we have campus in Sardinia where we try to close the gap in between the school formation and the work, the job later. But as we said, we work parallelly on the marine areas and also in cities. We are both from a big city, me and Maria Sole Bianco, the other co-founder, and we feel that we really lost somehow in our growth, because in childhood we actually all have this feeling, this connection to the sea, and somehow we lose it with time. So we want to try to reconnect. And we have a few projects based on that called Artivism. So we have this Artivism field, which we are going to talk about now, because it's the topic, the focus of today. So we like to talk about the sea also through art and music. We reduce the impact of the music industry, collaborating with musicians and asking them to eliminate all the single-use plastic items on their tours. To give a good example, to reduce waste and to facilitate recycling, especially on the stage, in the backstage, and in all the areas of the tour and all of the concerts. We also organize the traveling exhibition of artworks, which are donated to us by now 70 fantastic artists, not only Italian actually, mostly Italians, but not only. And we want to tell through these artworks the story of a marine environment, and again to reconnect people and to show the beauty but also the fragilities of our sea. So we have this view through art and through the eye of different art fields, like from photography to sculpture to paints. We have jewelry and also fashion designers now. And finally, so we go to the projects we want to talk today. I want to tell you today, we reconnect people to nature in the urban context thanks to our big, huge marine theme, the murals made with smog-absorbing paint. Okay, so the project is called the Worldrise Walls. You're seeing at the moment one of our most important walls made in Milan in 2019. We try again to reconnect people to nature through big public art pieces, so everyone can see these artworks. They're public, they speak to us, they give big messages. To paint these artworks, we use a very special natural paint, which is called Airlight, and it's a natural paint that works like plants, so it basically very briefly absorbs some part of the pollution present in the air, and through light it activates, and working as plants with a process similar to photosynthesis, it can absorb pollution and release it at the end of the day. So they have a double meaning. They talk to us, they give us a big message about the sea, and at the meantime they try to reduce a little bit the pollution in our big cities. To date, we have made 16 murals all around Europe, covering in total 600 square meters of walls, which is the equivalent of a 600 square meters forest in terms of pollution absorbent. So it's a very good milestone for us. So I want to just tell you briefly about two of these murals. The first one you have seen, Antropoceano, and the Cura one. So Cura is another mural we made in Milan, and it's very special to us because we worked with a female team, only with females, together with the company who actually permitted us to realize it, so who had the budget, who believed in this, to put a budget on this, and we worked only with female artists in that case. And we also did it in a neighborhood, not in the city center of Milan, so actually a little bit outside, a very difficult neighborhood in houses that are given to people in need. And we decided to involve all the neighborhood, everyone who was living there, by a big city cleanup. So Meantime, we were realizing the murals. This one is the one I was telling you. So meantime, we realized that this mural, we actually involved all the community. We did art with the kids of these houses, and we also took them to clean up the city. So it's something that help really connects different fields, different sensitivities, different persons, and we really believe that to make a difference is an everyday decision that we can all take and decide to be part of the solution instead of being part of the problem, let's say. This is mostly it. I'm not sure if there are questions.
Thank you, Virginia. Also, I would just say something quickly in German and then switch to English again. Also vielleicht, um das nochmal kurz zusammenzufassen, Virginia und ihr Team, die kümmern sich um ein Thema, das mir persönlich auch sehr am Herzen liegt, und zwar um die Meere, um dort nochmal so ein bisschen sensibilisieren, wie es denn wirklich um die Meere steht und was wir auch tun können, um die Meere zu schützen. Und sie haben eben diesen kreativen Ansatz, mit zum Beispiel mit Musikern, Musikerinnen, die zu motivieren, ihre Touren Plastik und Müll reduziert zu gestalten, also dort mit anzupacken, und haben eben dieses Muralis-Projekt auch ins Leben gerufen. Man muss auch dazu sagen, in Italien spielen Muralis eine riesengroße Rolle. Und haben dort Sponsoren gesucht. Also sie haben sich dann auch mit Unternehmen oder auch mit Organisationen oder auch mit Kommunen, Verwaltungen zusammengetan, die diese Muralis finanziert haben. Das ist vielleicht auch nochmal ein wichtiger Punkt, denn die kosten natürlich auch. Und aber auch versucht, die Menschen vor Ort mit einzubeziehen in diese Gestaltung, um dort nochmal so eine Social Awareness zu schaffen. Also super spannendes Projekt, und das ist, glaube ich, auch etwas Großartiges, was passiert zum Thema Zusammenarbeit, wenn eine Designerin und eine Biologin zusammen ein Projekt gründen. Also es ist auch Non-Profit. Und ich sehe auch gerade, jetzt kommt auch eine Frage rein. Und zwar, I have a question for you, Virginia. And
Sure.
it is, how come that you founded this project together with a biologist?
Oh, it actually, like, we are really good friends for a very long time, and it actually happened by, like, randomly. We were on a holiday, and she was studying biology at the time. I was studying design. We were talking about our future. We were talking about the problems of our planet, and she was like, we should really do something. And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can put together our skills and our capabilities and try to make a change. And that's how it all started. So she had the scientific idea, and I started to think about the creative and the creativity and the image of the NGO. We are kind of proud of it. We think we have a pretty strong image. Maybe if you want to have a look at the site, you will see it. We have a strong, like a fresh graphic image, and we are kind of very proud of it because it's a point of difference to all the other Italian NGOs at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And how many people work for your NGO at the moment?
We are about 15 at the moment. In 10 years, we happen to be about 15.
So you grew a lot.
Yes.
And you said this Muralis you can find Europe-wide. Where can you find this paintings? Is it just in Italy or also in other countries?
At the moment, it's just in Italy. We tried to do one in Spain a few years ago, working together with a very interesting NGO over there. We are thinking about expanding, but big murals are something you really have to follow very, very closely. So we need to find a good partner wherever we go, because there are big projects, of course, and long and big and expensive projects, but we really believe in the power of them. So we want to keep doing it. At the moment, just in Italy, though.
But it's possible to partner up in Germany, for example, with organizations?
Absolutely, yes.
So you're open. And also for artists, which would also be interesting for me, artists, German artists, can they also be part of the project?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, we have like our portfolio of artists, which is always open to new candidates. We have a section on our website. Are you an artist? Do you wanna come on with us?
Also auch deutsche Organisationen können gerne mit Virginia und Worldrise zusammenarbeiten. Und sie suchen auch immer noch nach Künstlern, Künstlerinnen, die Lust haben, sich dort zu verwirklichen an den Wänden in Italien oder vielleicht auch gerade europaweit. Joanna, do you have a question?
Yeah, it sounds very interesting, Virginia, what you are doing there and creating such big murals. And yeah, I would be happy to see some of your murals here in Germany, here in Thuringia. So let's see what happened.
Why not? Absolutely. Thank you.
I have a last question. The color you use, where is it from?
It's from Italy. The company is Italian, but it won a European prize to develop this paint. It was like a 10 years research to develop this paint, and it's now being used for another 10 years. So it's a 20 years process, and they won a prize to develop it. Yeah.
And how
they're based in Italy.
And how did you find this company?
Oh, we were advised by the first artist, a very important artist that collaborated with us. So the first one who realized the first mural you've seen, the very big one, the big bottle with the shark. And he knew the paint from a couple of years. Actually, they contacted him being a very famous street artist. And he was like, why don't we do this together? And we're like, absolutely, because there's no way for us to use cans and stuff like that, of course.
Also das ist auch nochmal eine ganz interessante Geschichte. Die Farbe, die benutzt wird, die nimmt CO2 auf und ist mittlerweile, sind so viele Muralis entstanden, dass auch schon ein großer, dass das Äquivalent sozusagen zu einem großen Wald ist, der CO2 aufnimmt. Thank you so much, Virginia. Thanks for your
Thank you.
details, and let's keep in touch.